But how much do I actually need to start investing? I feel like I don't have enough money to actually start. This is a very common question that I get through my financial coaching of Muslimah sisters, and let me break it down for you in the upcoming video, inshallah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullah wabarakatuhu. I'm Selvie, I'm the founder of Her Islamic Finance, and I empower Muslimah investors to their financial security and freedom, inshallah. Now, the question of how much you need to start investing, I get very often. And what I usually tell them is that the sisters don't have to worry that much, because even with small amounts, it's very, very worth it to start investing. Because, first of all, the sooner you start investing, the more you can benefit of this compounding effect on the market, meaning your wealth will grow much, much more over the long term than if you invest for a short amount of time. And also, by investing with small amounts, you will get the benefit of learning by doing, which is crucial in investing. Even if we know the whole tool set of halal investing, as I teach it in my programs, there is still an element of learning by doing and learning by practice, because the market constantly changes and we have to learn from experience as well. And it's a great chance to learn with small amounts, because of course then the risk is also smaller, because you risk losing smaller amounts as well. Whereas if you start investing with big amounts right away, you might make mistakes as an inexperienced investor faster, and it will have more disadvantage for you. So if sisters ask me how much exactly they can invest or how they can figure out that number for themselves, I teach a system of a smart budgeting system on autopilot where they can calculate the exact number. So it starts with their monthly income or the monthly budget that they have available for that month. And from that, they want to remove all the expenses that they have to pay, be it the fixed expenses or the variable expenses. Variable expenses are just the amount that we can spend consciously, inshallah, on various things, random things that we don't necessarily have bills for. And then we remove the savings we want to put towards our goals and our emergency fund, which leaves us with ideally an amount that we have left that we now can invest, right? And also part of the savings, if we are talking about long-term savings, it is actually smarter to invest that money and make it grow over time than to let it sit on an account where we just save it as cash. So there's a mix of the investment potential that you really have left after you've taken care of everything, and also even a part of the savings towards your goals can be invested if we are talking about long-term goals, that we don't have to pull out the money at a specific time in a short term that maybe has an unfavorable timing at the market. So this is what we want to avoid, right? So as soon as we have calculated this number, we have clarity and we know the reality, which is always the start of a great strategy. You have to build the foundation on true ground and knowing what is the reality. Even if we see that there is no investment potential left actually in the current situation, you will be able to now adjust maybe your system. Maybe you realize, how can I figure out a way to make more income or get more money in for the month? How can I figure out to reduce my expenses? How can I update or review my goals? Is there something that I maybe don't want to save for now, and instead I want to start really practicing investing? inshaAllah. So this is the way how you can calculate your investment potential. And inshallah, this will be the start of your financial investing, halal investing strategy. However, I want to mention also that even if you feel like this exercise of calculating everything is too much for you now, I want sisters really to start investing as soon as possible for the benefits that I mentioned in the beginning of the video. Even then, decide for a small amount that you start investing that is most probably within your monthly budgeting system and allows you to start and learn by practice, inshallah. So inshallah, that motivated you to start investing as soon as possible. Like, share, and subscribe. Share this with the sisters that might also need a little bit of a push to start with this topic and really master her financial strategy, inshallah. And if you want to know exactly how and where and have the full tool set of halal investing, check out my programs. I would be so honored and happy to welcome you in my programs, inshallah. And until then, jazakallah khairan. Assalamualaikum warahmatullah wabarakatuh.